Hello, my beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I greet you according to your time. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate you all. So, my amazing people, without any waste of time, I want us to dive straight into the topic. All right? As you can see from our topic of today, we'll be talking about marriage, and specifically the vow that we make during marriage. We say in sickness and in health, for richer, for poorer, and so on and so forth. All right. So specifically, we'll be talking about sickness and health during marriage. A lot of times we make those vows, but we do not keep to the vows. All right. We forget that marriage is an institution ordained by God, and when you make those vows, it's not a good thing to break them. And in this life, always remember, what goes around comes around. The way you treat someone, if you treat someone bad, someone else is going to do that to you tomorrow, and maybe even worse than what you did to the other person. All right. So, my beautiful people, I have a very short video here of about 6-7 minutes of this couple who were married, and somewhere along the line the wife got cancer. Okay, and this guy abandoned the wife somewhere along the line because he said there are no signs that the wife was going to recover, and so he left the wife and went for a smaller girl that he wants to start his life all over, and he wants to build his future with this girl. But just watch and see what happened. What goes around comes around. Whatever you do in this life comes back to you.
I'm sorry. I'm so nauseous. I'm trying to be strong, but it's like this chemo is taking the life out of me. The only good thing I have in my life right now is you.
Look, now's probably not the best time to tell you this, but
Hey, babe, we should get going before... Jess? What are you doing here? Hi, Kathy. I hadn't realized you were home. I don't understand. What's going on?
why don't we all go in the other room and talk?
No, Eric. You're going to tell me right now what's happening.
Jess, why don't you start taking some boxes to the car? I need a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry, Kathy. There's no easy way to say this, but I've been seeing Jess. Look, you're sick, and it doesn't look like you're going to get any better, so I've got to start thinking about my own future, you know?
Your future? What about me? Do you know how much I'm going through?
What, you think this isn't hard on me? I've had to sit by your side and watch you struggle with cancer. That isn't easy, you know?
What about our vows, Eric? For richer or poorer? In sickness and health? What about what you said to me when you found out I had cancer?
What are you talking about?
How could you forget? I think this is the test results from the lab. It's cancer. Eric, it's cancer.
Hey. Look at me, Kathy, look at me. You're gonna get through this, okay? We are gonna get through this together, okay?
Together? But what if you don't want me anymore? I don't want to be alone.
We'll never be alone. Kathy, remember, for richer or for poorer, in sickness as well as health, I'll always be by your side. I love you. hope everything works out for you. I hate seeing you like this. Oh, I was thinking about a divorce. Given the circumstances, it doesn't really seem necessary. Why spend the money if you're just gonna... Never mind. I'll just come back later when you're not here to pick up all this stuff.
Kathy is devastated. Eric goes on and starts his new life with Jess. Now that he doesn't have to worry about Kathy anymore, he doesn't seem to have a concern in the world. But then one day, a few months later, Eric had gotten his recent test results back from the lab and was opening up the letter. It turns out, Eric has cancer. He couldn't believe it. Eric has to start chemotherapy right away, and his health quickly goes downhill. As he deals with this sickness, Jess decides she isn't going to stick around anymore and leaves him. And then a few years later, Eric happens to see Kathy. Kathy, you're alive.
Eric, I almost didn't recognize you.
Yeah, I could say the same thing about you. You look great. But I don't understand. How did you...
I beat it. I beat the cancer. When you left, it was really hard. But I kept fighting, and eventually I got better. And now I'm cancer-free.
Wow, that's so great. I'm so happy for you.
What about you? Are you okay? I wish you the best of luck.
So my beautiful people, I just decided to cut the video there. Actually, that's almost the end of the video, but I just decided to end it there. So how did it all end? The man who abandoned the wife ended up in a wheelchair and sick of cancer. The wife who was sick of cancer got healed. As you can see, she is looking strong, healthy, and bubbling. The man was abandoned by the girl whom he took along. The girl abandoned him in the same manner in which he abandoned his wife. He abandoned his wife because the wife was sick of cancer and he was not sure the wife could recover. This girlfriend of his also abandoned him because she could not cope with his state of cancer. Yes, my amazing people, what goes around comes around. Who ended up in a bad state? The man or the woman? Of course, it's the man. The man is sick of cancer. He's confined to a wheelchair. He's living a lonely life. And everything is just wrong about him. And you can see the woman. She's strong. She's healthy. And she's bubbling. And the man is asking the woman to come back to his life. And he's telling her he is tired of being alone. However, the lady told him she has forgiven him, but she cannot have that husband-wife relationship with him anymore. Alright? My amazing people, be careful how you treat people, especially when they are in a very vulnerable state, in a very terrible state. Do not treat people in a very bad manner, because you never know what tomorrow holds. Having cancer is not the end of life, because the God we serve is a mighty healer. He's able to heal any form of disease, you name it. There is no disease that he cannot cure. So having cancer is not a death sentence, okay? Well, I hope and I pray that the wife eventually forgives the husband and takes him back. And together, by the grace of God, their marriage is going to flourish this time around. Because that same God who healed this lady is capable of healing the man. Alright? If you watch the video closely, at one point when the man was living with the other lady, when he was leaving the wife, he told the wife that he wanted to sue for divorce. But given the circumstances, that is the sickness of the wife, and of course because the wife will not survive it, given the circumstances, he thinks that it's better to just let it be like that, so that there was no need to spend money on divorce. You know, divorce is a procedure, you need to spend some money. So there was no need to spend money on divorce, whereas the wife was not going to make it. Can you imagine that? How can you be so cruel? How can you be so wicked? Somebody in such a state, look at what you are telling that person. May God have mercy on the wickedness of men. These things do happen each and every day. Some women or some men, they abandon their spouses. They abandon their spouse. Maybe not because of sickness, maybe because of poverty. You see somebody, you married a man who was very wealthy, but because maybe he lost his job or his business failed or one thing or the other, and he became poor. At that point, you leave the marriage. At that point, you say no more marriage. You forget the vow you made on the day of your wedding, in sickness or in health, for richer, for poorer. May God have mercy upon us all. So my beautiful people, I hope we learned something from here. You know, when I saw this video, when I stumbled on this video, I said I need to come share it with my friends, with my family, okay, with my YouTube family. Let's be careful how we treat people. The institution of marriage is an institution that has been ordained by God. And so when you make those vows on that day of your marriage, do not break the vows, okay? Because you're breaking the heart of God, all right? So my amazing people, God bless you for watching and listening to me. I really do appreciate you all, and I hope we grab something from here. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Obviously, next video, hopefully, you're going to see me. I'm not going to hide behind the camera as I did today. God bless you, stay safe, and I love you. Bye-bye.